Om Shanti, and a very good morning from Aberdeen Hindu Temple on Sunday, the 18th of September 2022. This is our Sunday meditation, and I wanted to dedicate it to the late Queen Elizabeth II, who has reigned for 70 years here in Britain and the Commonwealth countries, and has brought unity and graciousness, kindness, and dignity wherever her reign has gone to. She has brought unity between the people of the lands in the UK and the lands abroad. And so she has shown great spiritual strength that was based on her faith. But then that faith to take you to victory is a trajectory where I have to check myself on different levels. And whether it is a Christian faith, a Hindu faith, a Buddhist faith, a Muslim faith, whatever faith it is, for it to bring me to victory, I need to make sure that I apply certain principles and that I conduct my life in a certain way. Because when my faith is constant, that is, it does not fluctuate, but it constantly connects and elevates oneself to the highest form that I know. And in the Brahma Kumaris, in Raj Yoga, our connection is with Shiva, the Supreme Being, who at this very special time, which we call the Confluence Age, comes into connection, a real connection with all of us, to bring us a message of reforming oneself, of understanding oneself, standing in the cycle of time between the past, the present, and the future. And that's the only way to go forward, is really to bring goodness into my life, dignity, self-awareness, and to be able to claim the approval, claim the love of everyone we come in contact with. And so my victory is based on the manners that I have, the constancy, that I actually accept and understand and apply whatever I've learned. So first of all, do I know the Supreme? Is my faith based on the Supreme Being? Is my faith connected with the one that is beyond this world, the one who is bestowing, ever loving, ever giving? And so then, do I have the capacity to look at myself? And when looking at myself, transform myself, not according to time, but ahead of time. Let me be the one who changes whatever weakness I see in myself before, the weakness becomes apparent, or before time is such that only those who are strong can move forward. And so when looking at others and living together with others, is my attitude such that I actually express sweetness, and perhaps also an innocence. But that innocence is an innocence in the heart. And so that heart is pure. That heart is good wishing. That heart is not participating in any conflict, but actually unifying and bringing peace to any discord that there might be. Am I such a force? Am I such a presence? And then to understand time and understand that at the moment we're living in a time where there's a lot of conflict between people of the same nation, but also between nations, that there is conflict between what we take from the earth and how the earth's resources are able to respond to whatever we take. And so it's a time of conflict, it's a time of unease, there's a lot of disease. And so in this time of great sorrow, am I able to stand constantly with my faith and connect with the Supreme in whatever way I perceive the Supreme to be, and take the loving guidance and loving hand of the Supreme to allow me to move towards bettering myself, becoming the one I really want to be and the one that I should be. Because when we think about human beings have such capacity. We're able to create such beautiful buildings, life, opportunities. Am I being able to constantly uphold that and not to go into any negativity, but transform negativity into positivity, lack into opportunity, discord into unity, anger to manners? Am I able to uphold the highest form at all times? And when I look back at what the stories that we've heard from the late Queen Elizabeth II, she has been such a gentle and unifying personality. She has shown great character. She has unified. She has forgiven. She has given. She has allowed. And so in spirituality, this is our aim, to actually discover the royal self and to apply that dignity, that awareness of time, that awareness of needs, and fulfilling those needs at all times. And at the same time, maintaining an innocent, a pure heart that can only see goodness, even amidst negativity, even amidst people being unfair. But any truth, when I connect myself to truth, when I connect myself in truth, there can only be one truth. There are not many truths. They're not truths according to who I am, where I come from, what my culture, what my upbringing is. At the end, the truth in its true self is only one. It's either right or wrong. And so can I reform myself as I go along and come closer and closer to this highest elevated self, which is the one that when I look with honesty and love into myself I can find. And so let my life be one that is uplifting, a life that is unifying, a life that is lived with dignity, maintaining the highest principles at all times, but also to be able to get on with everybody else that I come in contact with. And whatever they are, and whoever they are, and whatever their motives are, or their experience is, or their interaction is, that I actually maintain my highest principles at all times. And so this is a calling of seeing such a great sovereign on this worldly stage, leaving and moving on. But it's also a reminder of remembering the greatness that we have seen and learning from that and keeping it and allowing this to be a way to move forward, a way to actually see that that's what I want to become. I'm not saying that we will become a queen or a king, but to uphold the highest principles that there are, and to have the highest and most dignified interactions with everyone. And this is underlined by the word constantly. So not to fluctuate, one day I am like this and the other day I'm like that, but to live my life in a principled way, in a way that is peaceful, that is loving, that is fair, that is equal, that is accepting and interacting with great royalty at all times. And so I set my day by meditating in the morning, by actually coming out of sleep and lovingly connect myself with the divine. And when I do that, I feel as if the rays of love from the divine are just over me, and they rub out any impurities, any negativity, any weakness, and fill it instead with strength, with power, with love, with resilience. And then during the day, if I maintain that regular connection with the Supreme, when I maintain good company, when I interact in an honest way and in a disciplined way, in a way where I am connected with highest qualities at all times, that this then reflects on my being. And so I don't need to go and speak about truth to anybody or to show them my truth, because whoever I am, whatever I am, will come across and will become that what people see. And we're living in a time where there's such big difference because there's so much sorrow, frustration, anger, conflicts, pain, and sorrow in this world. And so it is almost as if the world is slid into a darkness. And by each one of us connecting with our own truth, connecting with our eternal form, the soul, and the soul connecting with the Supreme, we're showered by the love and light and the silence of the Supreme. And this then becomes our expression. And this expression transforms not just ourselves, but transforms the world around us to bring it a feeling, an atmosphere of sweetness, of acceptance, of tolerance, of ability to interact with love and gentleness. And this is felt by those around us and by the atmosphere. And so it all transforms. So let us have great examples in our minds that will take us to that place of bringing benefit to the world and making life valuable. So let us meditate. Sit comfortably on a chair or on the floor or wherever you like to sit, but with attention. If you want, keep your eyes open and connect with the point of light behind my shoulder. And become very peaceful. Allow light to come into you. And in that peace, transcend the boundaries of the physical and become incorporeal, light, sweet, silent inside. Fill yourself with good wishes and send these good wishes in the form of light to the whole world. May this light bring hope, comfort. May it drain away any tension, any pain and sorrow, and leave every emptiness filled with that light of love and acceptance. Become aware of time and how time has been changing, but be the agent for change, for transformation. For bringing a world of goodness, a world of love, a world of opportunities where each soul is loved and is promoted, is allowed to express oneself within the boundaries of that which is beneficial, of that which is good. At the same time, you have to be like a warrior. You have to be the one who upholds principles. You are the one who embodies love and law. Whatever is negative is not allowed to come into your atmosphere, into your surroundings. Whatever causes sorrow does not have a place to stay, but is shown the way to happiness, the way to unity. the way of upholding the greatest qualities and values that human beings can hold and can promote and can share between each other. Let us be lighthouses, beacons of hope all over this world, unifying and connecting so that our small lights become lighthouses that guide souls who are experiencing sorrow, who are experiencing pain, towards an experience of comfort, of hope, who feel uplifted and able to contribute. In my day-to-day actions, let my heart be innocent and pure. Innocent and filled with manners, victorious. Filled with good wishes and qualities, upholding the highest qualities. A royal heart, a heart that is a benefactor. Let me create periods of times when I just create silence all around me, and where that silence is experienced as warmth, inclusiveness, and yet upholding values, not allowing any negativity to come in. And when we are spiritual warriors, we don't use weapons, but it is our love, our peace, our serenity, our highest values that win the battles, that win the battles of experiencing the love of everyone. No conflict. No negativity, but gentleness, good manners, and upholding the highest principles. Experience myself floating on the ocean of love. It's a warm, gentle ocean where I don't even have to know to swim, because it is holding me, it is loving me. The ocean of love, the ocean of peace, the supreme, the ocean of happiness and bliss. But just imagine yourself as if you were floating in the water. Absolute peace and tranquility. The ocean is calm, peaceful. It supports me without me even having to move. And above me, a beautiful sky with lots of different stars. I feel warm, safe, and comfortable. And now take myself to the soul world, the ocean of peace and tranquility, of stillness, the place where I meet the Supreme. An ocean of golden red lights, where there is no action, no time, no negativity, but just a feeling of unending and eternal relief, love, peace, a feeling of unity where there is no difference between one and the other, but of being loved, being cared for at all times. Where I don't have to even move or do anything. But that recognition, that connection with the Supreme is eternal. It is constant and pure. And coming back to this world of matter, just feel yourself sitting wherever you are. Feel the energy inside yourself, the energy of peace, of love, of good wishes, the embodiment of manas, the victorious, elevated soul. Feel how your body is feeling. It is light. It is filled with spiritual love. And all this peace and love seeps into the atmosphere. And the whole place where you are becomes unified in the upholding of the highest principles. We're here for a period of time, but in this time, let us be the agents for change into a world that is beautiful, where we interact with royalty, with each other, where we help others and support others in this journey towards the light, towards becoming light and experiencing the love, the good manners, qualities. Let me relax completely. Feel your soul, the diamond in the center of your forehead, fully lightened up. And that light shining all around, 360 degrees, shining into your body, shining into the world around, and create a healing, sacred place in the temple of your body and in the environment around you where you are. Serve the self, serve the world in that way, because it is much needed. Take another deep breath. Fill your lungs with the good air, filled with the sweetness and purity of love. See your own eternity and your purpose of bringing peace and unity to the world. Om Shanti. Om I am. My nature is Shanti. Om Shanti. I am. I come from a place of peace. And I'm connected with the ocean of peace and love. Om Shanti. I bring peace to the world constantly, lovingly, and eternally. Om Shanti.